So moving on to the second question. So we have magnesium oxide, and this is magnesium oxide. As you know, magnesium oxide is an oxide of metal. So metal oxide is going to be basic oxide. And then you have HCl, which is acid. So you have basic oxide and also acid. So this is pH lesser than 7. Oops, sorry. No. Basic means pH greater than 7 because the base contain hydroxide. As you know, MgO dissolve in water. Not very much, but they will give you magnesium hydroxide, which is pH greater than 7, hydroxide ion, OH minus ion. H plus ion, they will give you pH lesser than 7, and they'll give you salt and water. This one, just like question 1, is one of the general reactions that year 9 students have learned. It's called neutralization, and your overall pH is around 7. Well, give or take. Of course, I know that that's not entirely true, but give or take, this is neutralization here. This question is not about acid-base reactions. It's about the reacting masses. They told you the MR, meaning for one molecule of it, you have 95. For one of these, you have 95. These are the relative atomic masses, as you could get it from the periodic table as well. So looking at the equations, we're trying to look at what happened here. So let me just remove that. So if I put in the MR, look at this. This is 1 and this is 2. This is 1 and this is 1. So this means one of these react with 2 of these, give you 1 of that and 1 of that. So 1 magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide means 1 magnesium, 1 oxygen. So 24 plus 16. So the MR of MgO, which is also a year 9 topic. So 24 for 1 magnesium, because you have 1 magnesium. 16 for 1 oxygen. So they give you 40 on your calculator. So the MR is for one molecule, okay, for one thing. Here you have HCl, but they don't ask you anything on HCl, so there's no need for me to waste my time on that. I go straight to MgCl2, which is given 95. How do you get 95? You can imagine that you don't have to do it anymore because the question already give you, but you should probably know where it comes from. So you got 2 chlorine and 1 magnesium. That will give you 95 there. And that's for 1 MgCl2. For the H2O, because they do ask you, so the MR of H2O, you have got 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen, so they give you 18. So we can see that 40 of these, 40 gram give you 95 gram and 18 gram. So you want to get 95 gram of magnesium chloride. So you want 95 gram of it. Well, one of it give you 1 of these, but it depends on the masses. This topic is called reacting masses. So to get 95 gram of it for one of these, you need 40 gram of MgO. So very nice and simple there. And when you get 95 gram of MgCl2, you also get 18 gram of H2O because you have only 1 of the H2O. Okay. The next bit is not as simple. This is the bit where you need to do cross multiply. So you want to get 4.75 gram of MgCl2 now, and you want to know what is the magnesium oxide. So what I'll do is I will do 1 MgO give you 1 MgCl2. So 40 gram of these will give you 95 gram. This was based on the MR. This is for 1 of it, so I don't need to multiply by 2 or anything. The only thing we have 2 is this one, but it's not being asked here. So it's 1 of these, so I just use 95. If there is 2, I need to do 95 times 2, but it's just 1 and 1, so I show that. Now I want 4.75 gram of magnesium chloride, so I should be able to do it very, very quickly. So make this an X. You're going to do cross multiply, so 40. So whatever is here, cross multiply with that. So 40 times 4.75, and then 95 times x is 95x. So there's times, so there's going to be divide when I move it to the other side. So press that onto your calculator. 40 times 4.75 divided by 95, I get 2. 2 what? What is the unit? The unit here is gram, so therefore this is gram as well. Therefore x must be 2 gram, and that is exactly what the unit has been given for us. All right. Now for the last bit, suggest the names. They want the names, not the formulas. 2 other substances. You want to react with acid. So this is acid reaction. So you got to think about your acid topic to give you magnesium chloride, which is salt. So as you know, what will react with acid? Acid reacts with metal to give you metal salt. So you want magnesium chloride. So I can imagine that I can use magnesium as my metal. So magnesium is the metal plus hydrochloric acid will give me magnesium chloride, which is the metal salt plus hydrogen gas. Now what else? The reaction given here already is the magnesium oxide, which is the basic oxide. So plus base or basic oxide, that is neutralization reactions that will give you metal salt and also water. So this is already given. Okay, this is given. They say other substances, so you cannot use the exact same thing again. I already identified acid plus metal. There's one more reaction in the acid topic. It's called metal carbonate. Acid reacts with metal carbonate. This is stated in your syllabus. They will give you metal salt. They will give you carbon dioxide gas, and they'll give you water, liquid. So carbon dioxide gas, you test it by bubbling through lime water, and the lime water will turn milky or cloudy. So two other substances, one of which will be metal carbonate, and the other one will be, the metal carbonate itself, the name is called magnesium carbonate because I want to get magnesium chloride. Okay, so that's it really for this question.